2026 is about personal growth, it's about transformation, it's about self-leadership, it's about being audacious. Yes, audacity is getting activated. And one of the things that you need to ensure that you stay on track throughout the journey, because transformation is not a one-time thing. Transformation is a journey. You need a sparring partner. A sparring partner is a concept that comes from boxing and martial arts. So you'll have the boxer. He needs to train, and for him to train, he'll enter into the ring with another boxer, but a more skilled, a more skilled trainer, and they will fight. They'll have a fight, but the battle is not intended for a win. It's not intended even to prove that the trainer is more skilled. No, it is intended to reveal the weaknesses of the boxer. It's intended to reveal where he needs more improvement. And as they're sparring together, they're fighting together, the boxer is actually getting trained, he's getting better, he's getting faster, he's learning new skills, he's learning new techniques, he's sharpening his skills. And as you embark on your transformational journey, you need to get yourself a sparring partner. A sparring partner is not your best friend, it's not your mom, it's not your lover. I don't know why I'm laughing on this part, but a sparring partner is someone who knows the game, who's been through it, who's got their nails in the mud. A sparring partner is someone who's walked the journey before you, and they've gotten burned and they've learned, and they can teach you a thing or two. This is the person who can look you straight in the eye and tell you to get off your and get about business. This is the person who can tell you where you're good. This is the person who can tell you that you must be joking. Are you really doing that? This is someone that you respect. This is someone that you admire. This is someone that you look up to. This person is going to be scaffolding you, facilitating your process, training you, coaching you, helping you on this journey, especially when you reach the low dips. The transformation journey is it's something else, because you have days where you're just like, I don't want what I need to do this every day. It's emotional work, emotional healing, working through your trauma, working through your issues, working through your inner struggles, getting your inner world to be in alignment. It takes a lot of work. And some days you just like, can I just have it easy? I don't want to have heavy and intense all the time. But if you're serious about your own transformation, you have to unfortunately walk this journey from the start until you finally at a point where you're like, I feel lighter. Actually, one of the ways to know if your transformation journey is actually taking place and you're healing and you're getting better is when you're spontaneously dancing, spontaneously singing, you're lighter, you're smiling more, you burst with joy more. That's when you know the work is working. Like, you're healing, you're getting there. But a sparring partner, let me tell you, do not allow yourself to go on any journey, whether it's you trying to get a promotional post, whether you're trying to learn a new skill like golf, whatever you're trying to do, a career change, maybe at a pivotal transitional moment, whatever you're trying to do in 2026, whether you're trying to study, okay, whatever you're trying to do in 2026, you cannot afford to go on this journey without getting you a sparring partner, someone who will give you positive, constructive criticism, not attacking you, but building you up. Someone who's going to give you positive reinforcement, someone who's going to give you, who's going to show you where your blind spots are, someone who's really going to walk the journey with you patiently, someone who's going to give you a bit of pushback and resistance, not to discourage you, but to pull you out. Sometimes we have so much greatness in us, we have so much potential in us, but we need to be in the right environment that pushes all of that out of us. And we don't always know which environment will actually be the right environment for us, because remember, when you're going on a transformational journey, you are going on a journey that hey, you're doing this for the first time. You don't know what to expect. All you know is you're tired of being where you are. You're tired of feeling stuck. You're tired of being the same. You want to see change in your life. You want to see good in your life, and you want to be the best version of yourself. So that's all you know. Your sparring partner is able to see which environments, which conditions could be more conducive for your growth, for your learning, and they can give you sound advice. They can share wisdom. They can share their personal experiences. I just thought of something right now, but I'm not gonna share it because it has nothing to do with this. Well, give me a moment. I'm laughing. Okay, I'm gonna share it. I'm laughing because I just realized my sparring partner, who that person is, and I will, because sometimes you can have someone in your life, they play a role in your life, but they don't necessarily know they're playing that role. But the way they interact with you, the things they say to you after they say it, you just like get up and go, you do it, you implement, you start, they have that effect on you. They have a natural influence on you that you just hear them, you listen, at the sound of their voice, you just do. So I have that person in my life, and yeah, let's just say I have come to appreciate the value of having a sparring partner, where really a person can just by how they are, and how different they are from you, and you realize by you having to learn new skills in how to relate with them, you're actually growing. Because I had a moment where I was like, I was actually praying. I was like, Lord, who do I need to become to interact with this person well? Because we are just butting heads. And I realized in that moment that this is my sparring partner. Because if I need to grow and become to interact in a healthy way with this person, it means that there was a version of me, or there's an area or something in me that having this person in my life mirrored, so that I could finally see that, hey, I need to work on this. So this person has been a mirror. I can see that I need to work on this and I need to grow. And in growing, I'm getting better. So sparring partners are amazing. They don't have to be it doesn't even have to be a long-term thing. It could just be, you are struggling in this area and there's no one else in your life who's overcome that area, but with this one person, they have overcome that area. So it makes sense for them to be in your life for that season, so that you can grow in that area finally. And then when the work is done, the work is done. But get you a sparring partner. They are so essential in the transformation journey. I hope you guys had a great Wednesday. I had a surprisingly amazing Wednesday. Very amazing. Things happening that I didn't expect, coming from nowhere, but good blessings. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, thank you, Jesus. But yeah, I just wanted to share. I don't know who needs to hear that. You want to do the work. You're doing the work. You feel stuck. You need a motivation. You need something. You need a sparring partner. You need the audacious coach. Have yourself a good day. Bye.